Action.
Good afternoon. I wanted to talk to everyone today about the new free thrift store that is coming in to the Wilkeson town next to Carlson's Block Pizza. They are having some trouble in that area due to the closure of the Fairfax Bridge, and a lot of the business owners are having to pivot and try to drive traffic into the area to try to save their livelihoods. This particular thrift shop is going to be operating as a strict give, just like we do, and they are asking the community for children's clothing and shoes. They're asking for school supplies and backpacks, and they're also asking for prom equipment, prom accessories, dresses, suits, those kinds of things, which for us is exactly what we do here already. The other thing they're asking for is household items, which is not something that we actually stock, and I think that that would be a really interesting avenue for a possible partnership. We take in a fair amount of household items, and it would be maybe helpful for their inventory if we could give them those items that we're not going to stock here, and that gets them out of our way. On the surface, it kind of feels like we're competing for the same resources because this is a small town. There's only so many people and so many things that can be donated to us. But as we know, that this is a small town that is incredibly generous. They're generous with their time, they're generous with their items that they bring us, and so I do think that there is probably a sufficient amount to go around for everyone. I think that we could really rise to the occasion here. We have a wonderful group of dedicated volunteers. You guys are all here week after week, processing every single item that comes through our doors. We have a great inventory management system so that we are able to shuffle things onto the floor for the appropriate season for what our community needs. I do want to encourage you to actually go to Wilkeson and check it out. Not only to be a good neighbor and to see what they're doing, but also with a critical eye for being around this shop for so long. Look at the way they're displaying things. Look at how they rotate their product and what they're actually highlighting. Do they maybe have item limits like we do? As we know, it's going to be a shiny new venture and everyone in town is going to go and check them out, but I do think that eventually they will come back to us as the more mainstay in the community. This clothing bank has been in operation for over 30 years, and I think we have a really great reputation within the community for taking care of our neighbors in the White River School District, and that does include the Wilkeson residents. The volume of donations is probably going to take a hit for us. People are going to want to support that, and they're going to want to bring their items there, but we are in no way, shape, or form going to be hurting in the future because of the amount of product that we have in storage that we will be able to shuffle out and weather whatever donation storm comes our way. And I think we pride ourselves on putting school kids first. Our neighbors know that, our residents know that, the school department or school district knows that, and they come to us for back to school shopping. They come to us for brand new socks and underwear. They come to us for their shoes every year. And we also have a really great school supplies and backpack program. And in the last couple years, we've introduced the formal shop, which caters to all of our students who are going to homecoming and prom. And the other cool thing we have coming up is we're going to do a pop-up shop in partnership with the youth center. So it'll be a full shop just dedicated to teen sizing, accessories and shoes just for them with no limits. So I think one of the ways to I think one of the ways to really assess if this is going to be competition or not is for us to lean into what we already know. We have the shop space, we have the inventory, and we have the staffing to really make this the best possible resource for the community. Thank you.